What's going on, guys? Bexio back, and today we got a brand new video talking about Wall Street bets. Are they a good place to invest your money? Go on that subreddit and kind of see what people are talking about and put your money based on what are popular in that subreddit. So we all know the subreddit. But first, if you are not subscribed, make sure that you smash that sub button because we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. It'd be a lot cooler if you were subscribed. But we all know the subreddit right here. Simple stuff. Talk about stocks and trades and options and the memes. The whole works that Reddit really is. But this video is going to be focused on if you had listened to them. I don't even know when it was like super popular, Wall Street bets, and they made the Gamestop play and the AMC play and all of this different stuff. Is see if it is worth it to actually listen to this subreddit if you would have beaten the S&P and if how much money could have been made. So I actually have here the paper trading account that I did such a long time ago when I was like getting into Wall Street bets, seeing what it was going to be about. And this is just a much longer term kind of view on it and how it's doing. You can see all the stocks that are in the portfolio. It is right now worth over $100,000. This is a paper account, so it's not real money, but it has been there since I put out that video. You will know how long it was in the edit. I'm going to put it on the screen, but I don't know how long ago it was. It was a decent time, though. So looking at this, I mean, we have Apple, BlackBerry, AMC, AMD, Sundial, Palantir, GameStop, and Tesla. And obviously, I mean, it'd be 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 8 are winners, which is pretty good rate. And the losers didn't do that terribly besides Sundial. 60% loss. That is not good at all. We see the massive gainers. GameStop 305%, and then AMC 612%. That is ridiculous numbers. So this was right before AMC like blew up and was like the next play. It was GameStop, AMC, and kind of the hype died down. There's not really been one since those two, but even Apple, the blue chip, 12% still not terrible, but nothing compared to even Tesla, 29%, AMD 61. These numbers are very, very crazy. If you look at the performance, we can see you can't really go too much into depth, but the week down 3%, down $3,400, and then the month up $9,000, almost 10% for the month gains. And if you annualize that, it would be 202%. Wicked numbers. That is for a subreddit, for not a hedge fund, not someone who manages money, financial advisor, for just normal people coming together and seeing what they can do. I mean, even if you take away the ridiculously insane plays like AMC and GameStop, I would even count GameStop in there because this was during a huge rally. But even if you take away GameStop, AMC, Apple is still up, BlackBerry is down, but not that much. So you would still be up because Apple's up more, and this was evenly spread out. So all of these stocks, it was $50,000. All of them got an even split of $50,000, or as even as I could make it. So BlackBerry would be a big loser. Sundial would be a massive loser. Palantir would be another pretty big size loser. But then AMD would make up all of that. AMD, Apple, Tesla, all of that would make up. So even if you took away the massive gains of AMC and GameStop, you still would be able to have a really good return rate, and it would probably still be better than the S&P, which if you look at the S&P 500, this is SPY, it tracks the S&P 500. So you can see if we looked at the month that we saw the Wall Street bets portfolio, the meme folio was up 9.8%, almost 10%, so this is almost 8%. So it's actually beating that. So it's better than the S&P 500 for the last month. And if you look at the last year, which the Wall Street bets portfolio would have an annualized return of 202% based off of the 10% for the month, or it's up right now 100% since it started, which would be roughly, I think that year period, somewhere around there, but it would be a longer period of time. But even the year, 31.6% compared to either you want to take the lower end 100% gain, so doubling your money compared to 31%, which is still amazing for the stock market. Average 7 to 10%, so 31, ridiculous. 100, even more insane. If you go off annualized returns for the last month, that's 202. So it doesn't even come close. They are blowing the S&P out of the water. They are absolutely killing the game. These are Reddit full of people, just random people wanting to have fun, talk about investments, see what they're doing. They show when they have huge gains. They show when they have huge losses. They share memes. It's just a good community, and people just trying to enjoy time, have fun, and invest some money. Just quickly, I just thought of this out of the blue to kind of compare even Wall Street bets to hedge funds. That's kind of what you're competing against. But just very quickly searching up this article, seeing what there is to see. The top 5 hedge funds was Renaissance Technologies, Renaissance. I'm probably saying that completely wrong. So 66% average returns since 1988. That is ridiculous, but oh, they get you with the fees. 39% after fees. So still ridiculous for if that's since 88. Not a very kind of comparison there because that's such a long time. But so right here, 76% before fees. So it's still probably around that 30%. Nothing compared to the meme folio up 100%, guaranteed or annualized 200%. So that doesn't even come close. That's the number one. And then you see all these other ones. I mean, they don't really give you huge numbers, but even the number 1 can't compete. Number 3 right here has 70% returns in 2020. So even these top hedge funds are not competing with Wall Street bets, which is really, really funny to see. And kind of just another reason why people are going away from financial advisors. You don't need a financial advisor, especially in the age of information where everything is at your fingertips. Just one Google away, you join a subreddit, a community of people that'll answer your questions if you have them or try their best to answer it. And you can go on and see directly from billionaire investors their opinions on things. They post them online. You do not need to have a financial advisor. And like we saw with this first hedge fund here, I mean, it was what they had 66% average return since 88, 39 after fees. So what is that? 27% that they're taking from you in fees. You could just manage it yourself. You don't have to pay those fees. It's absolutely ridiculous, the fees that come along with financial advisors and stuff. So it is not worth it, and we're seeing that move away from them now. And to add on top of that, the ease of accessibility to the stock market, to crypto, to investments has never been easier. Even real estate, you can use apps to kind of crowdfund real estate and take a percentage of stuff. But Robinhood, you sign up for an account, you swipe up, there you go, you bought a stock. You go on Coinbase, you buy Bitcoin, there you go, you now have Bitcoin. It has never been easier to buy stocks and investments, so you don't need someone to do that for you. It's no longer complicated and very accessible to absolutely anyone who could ever possibly even want to do that. But with even all that being said, and we're seeing like a really good play out of the Wall Street Bets top 8 companies that were talked about when Wall Street Bets was like really blowing up and pushing the GameStop stuff. I don't think it is something or a strategy that anyone should take, is just buying whatever the top stocks being talked about on Wall Street Bets are. I don't think that's going to be a winning strategy. However, taking information from there and then making your own decision on a stock or a company that people are talking about, there's nothing wrong with that. And that's actually a great use of resources to go ahead and do that. So it's just showing how everything's changing. Even this community on Reddit of people who have never met each other are outperforming suits on Wall Street who it is their job just to study stocks and get the best return possible. So they are quickly showing that it's not really who you have in charge. Financial advisors, all these people that say that they know the market. Nobody knows the market. Nobody can predict prices and do all of this stuff, no matter how much they want to tell you they can. And you could be better off managing it yourself, saving the fees, and just finding a community like Wall Street Bets, who is averaging right now 100% returns or 200% annualized based on last month. So with that said, it's going to do it for this video. Wall Street Bets showing they are a little bit better than even the top hedge funds with no fees associated whatsoever. But as always, guys, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I'll see you guys in my next video.